Absolutely. And talk about doing your part. You had some huge plays on Sunday. I wanted to ask you about a couple of them in particular. The fumble against that you were forced against Christian McCaffrey coming up the right side. What did you see on that play, and how did you kind of make that play? And when you get back to the sideline, could you feel like how important that was to kind of stop them on that first drive?
Yeah, they were driving. They're a great offense. Everybody knows that. They got a great team overall, star players, and Christian McCaffrey, man, like, I thought he could have won MVP. A lot of people do, and so they're going down on that drive, and I got down, set the edges, kind of like a three technique, and I just got off the ball, and like pre-week leading up to the game, you got a lot more time to think, and I spent a lot more time visualizing, reps and calls that we would get than usual, because we have that extra time, and I always thought about, like, man, I need to have a good play, like a big play to make an impact, and so I thought about punching and stripping the ball as I would go through plays, and trying to, like, put myself in as real scenarios as possible, and Mike Pennell had him wrapped up, and if you see like an angle of it, the ball kind of went loose, when Mike wrapped him up, and it like started to stop. And then, I came in and then I stripped it out. So it's kind of that deal between like spouses, like, you try to open the pickle jar and it's like, hey, someone else comes open and it's like, hey, well, I loosened it for you. Not much is going through your mind in field goal block. It's one of those things like, all I'm thinking about is, all right, let's time up the best get off I can get right now. Like any play it could be the most crucial point in the game. And I was kind of telling our guys that the whole time, like, hey, this next play could be the play of the game. Like, just be ready, man. And so I just timed it up. Like, I've taken pride in kind of the field goal block, trying to get the best get off possible. And, I didn't get one all year. And, on special teams, it's like, we've always talked about getting, a big play on special teams. And finally in the biggest stage, like I was able to get the get off and work my hands inside in his chest to drive some ground, and then you got to time it out right, getting your hand up, and I hit it a little bit, and then it affected it, and then Mike Dana ultimately stopped it, but so it was kind of like both of my plays there was kind of like, hey, like two guys, kind of like a teamwork deal. So
Yep.
I got great guys around me.
Yeah, team sport, right? Ultimately.